Hey guys, it is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with. I am here. Shh. 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 Hey guys, it is Spooky Noodles, and I finally got my dog to shut up for a second. Well, not my dog, my sister's dog. My sister's dog is just an oversized Pomeranian who likes to bark a lot. So I'm gonna say this quickly before he stops drinking his water and starts barking again. For Christmas, which is the holiday I celebrate, I did not receive any books, which was very, very surprising. Because I honestly thought I was very easy. Well, I am very easy to shop for. I got a lot of good gifts. I got a GameCube controller, which I was really looking forward to. But then things happened. But then my brother came through and gave me his. So a lot of my gifts were hand-me-downs, but I don't mind. I'm gonna have to go over there in a second. I did get some Amazon gift cards. And my dad gave me $80 because I passed my GED, and you know everyone's very happy that I did that. I passed it, so it's a kind of a big deal. And because I've discussed this over and over again. I discussed this over and over again why it's such a big deal in my family for me to pass the GED. So I'm not gonna go over it. But I was given $80. Then I was given a lot of money for Amazon gift cards. So I went ahead and bought myself some books. So, yes, I in turn did get some books for this holiday. It's just they're not here yet. So sometime in January, it looks like I'm going to have a pretty big book haul. I got some books that I've been wanting for a long time. Like, well, I don't want to give away everything in the book haul, but I will give away one book. And let's just say it's Richard Lehman related. And it's related to one of my favorite coming of age novels. So, well, that basically gives it away right there. No, well, let's just say it. And come out and say it. I got a Richard Lehman Traveling Vampire Show book. And you might be like, you already own that book. This is something special, so I can't wait for it to get here so I can show it to you guys. I don't know what the condition's gonna be like. It might have a lot of highlighting and word, like scribbles inside the book. It could be an ex-library book, which is what I'm hoping for. But it's supposed to be the cemetery edition of Richard Lehman's The Traveling Vampire Show. So I'm looking very forward to getting that book and sharing with you guys it. It will go right next to my Dan Simmons Summer of Night book, which is another one of my favorite coming-of-age stories. It's number 5, I think, on my all-time favorite coming-of-age novels, which is pretty high, because I'm reading a lot of coming-of-age books, and I'll actually do a video after this about my coming-of-age TBR. But for now, it's just going to be this video. I did not receive any gifts for Christmas, but in turn, I kind of did. So you will be seeing a book haul sometime in January, and I might go to a bookstore soon, so you might be seeing a lot of books in this upcoming month. So I won't give everything away because I want you guys to be as shocked as I am when they get here, and you guys won't be shocked if you know what's coming. I know what's coming, but I'm still going to be shocked that I got it, you know? And one of those books is the Richard Lehman Traveling Vampire Cemetery Dance, or Vampire Show Cemetery Dance Edition. It's a phenomenal book. I actually think that people say that it's tame for Richard Lehman, and I totally get that because Richard Lehman's usually too graphic for me. And I just liked it a lot. It's a great coming-of-age novel, and his perverse insight into things really works well in a teenage mind. So I got to feel like I was reading it from a teenager's perspective, which is really cool. So something I did not feel like I was getting from the Summer of Night book, but I like that book. I just can't even remember the ending to Summer of Night. You know what I mean? It's just, it was good. I enjoyed it while I was reading it, or while listening to it, but it just came short to me. So I just have to give it a reread, I think, and I'll enjoy it more. But it's hard to top the top 4, which, if you haven't watched my top 4 coming of age list, I highly suggest you go watch it. Yeah, it's phenomenal. The list isn't phenomenal, but the books on the list are phenomenal. You have number 1. Well, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, so if you haven't seen the video, go ahead, pause this video, and go watch that video, because I'm about to spoil it. But number 1, I had Fear by Ronald Kelly, which is my favorite author of all time. Richard Lehman's The Traveling Vampire Show. Boy's Life by Robert R. McCammon. October Boys by Adam Millard. And then Summer of Night by Dan Simmons. Those are my top 5, 1 through 5. And then I have stuff like The Troop by Nick Cutter, which just barely missed at number 5. And it's funny because I remember it. It's more memorable than Summer of Night. But for some reason, I have The Troop lower than Summer of Night, so that might change in the future. Then I have like Ghoul at number 7, and that one isn't in a permanent spot. It could definitely move down. The more I read coming of age novels. It didn't make it because I did not finish it. So, and I don't really intend to reread it anytime soon. Sorry guys, I gotta get up real quick and move. Alright, I don't intend on finishing Stephen King's It anytime soon. It just kind of bored me. It felt too long. There are a lot of characters, which is fine. I don't mind a lot of characters. Like, the book I'm reading now has a lot of characters, and it works well because they kind of like make their entrance, then kind of like dip out a little bit, then come back later, you know? Which is fine. But it's like, in that story, it seemed like there was a lot of main characters. Whereas, like, the book I'm reading now is there's like really one main character. And then there's just a bunch of side characters. Well, 2 actually really main characters and Father's Little Helper. But I'll get to that when the review comes up, when I finish the book, which I am actually going to start reading after this. So, yeah, I got nothing for Christmas book related. I got some socks, lots of socks. I got a writing prompt book, which is just a bunch of like writing prompts. I don't know if I can write any stories out of it, but I'm gonna try. What else did I get? Yeah, I don't really remember what I got, guys. But I got a lot of money this holiday, so I'm using that to get books, which I'm proud of myself for, because you old me would have spent it on some frivolous stuff that I would probably never use. But the new me buys it for books that I will eventually read. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this video over. This is done because this guy's started barking, so I gotta stop talking because you guys don't want to hear this barking. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace. Okay, guys, this guy is not gonna shut up, so I'm either gonna have to hold his beak closed, or I'm gonna have to. Well, thank you, Lula. Thank you, Lula. See, this girl is a good girl. She don't bark at all. She doesn't bark, do you, girl? Why is it that the oversized Pomeranian has to bark so much?